Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Amy. So what I've been doing is I've been giving you tests on all the modules that we've covered in this program. And today I'm going to give you the answers for Module 2, and then I'm going to give you the questions for Module 3. Now, these videos are a little bit longer because if there's something important that I think I need to emphasize when I'm giving you these answers, I'm going to elaborate on that. It's for your own good. And Module 2 was a bit of a longer test. It was 30 questions as opposed to the 20 questions we had in Module 1. All right. So Module 2 covered cognitive restructuring. And so in the cognitive restructuring, we focused a lot on criminal thinking errors, of which I believe there were 36. We also went over things that block you in trying to sort of break your habit of these criminal thinking errors. So there was Module 2 is one of the bigger modules in this program. So now I'm going to go over the answers with you for Module 2. The first 15 were true or false, and then the second 15 were multiple choice. Number 1, the use of drugs and alcohol causes people to commit crimes. False. Here's one of those times I need to emphasize. It is false because if that were true, and you say, well, drinking caused me to commit my sex offense, then it would stand to reason that every time you drank, you committed a sex offense, which we know is not true. So while drugs and alcohol may cloud your judgment, they really emphasize behavior that already exists. It would not, they don't cause you to do anything that you would not otherwise do. It may lower your inhibitions, cloud your judgment, but it does not cause you to do anything. You make choices. Number 2, being incarcerated for a sex offense will stop a person from ever reoffending. That is false. Number 3, it is impossible to control sexual urges. False. You can control yourself. Number 4, sex offending occurs because people need love and affection. False. Number 5, anger is a good way to control people. False. You may temporarily control people out of fear, but eventually they will reject every last thing you say if that's the way you intend on behaving. Number 6, if I bend, I break. This is also false. And what it means is bending is compromise. And sometimes people feel that if they give a little, they're done. It is not true. Number 7, my way of thinking is much different than other people. False. Believe it or not, people think they're very unique, and in many ways we are, but there are many things that we also share. And that is why we need to talk, to find out this common ground that we really do have with each other. Number 8, fantasies can make you feel better. True. You know, not all fantasies are bad and deviant. Some fantasies are pretty darn wonderful. I fantasize all the time that I have a big giant bag of money. And what would I do with it? That's a fantasy. I don't know if it always makes me feel better, but it sure is fun at the time, right? In other words, they're not all harmful. All right, number 9, environmental manipulation signifies a change in the weather. False. Environmental manipulation is literally changing the environment you're in. For sex offenders, you're watching something on TV, and all of a sudden the topic on the television becomes sexual. You understand this is a high-risk situation for you. Turn off the TV. That's manipulating your environment. All right, number 10, others have thoughts, feelings, and experiences that are as important as my own. True. Number 11, going to church makes me a good person. False. Going to church makes you a person who stands in a building. It doesn't necessarily make you a good person. All right? Standing in a garage does not make me a car. There you go. Number 12, being all alone all the time is healthy. False. Some people feel, well, if I hide myself away, then less chance of me doing something to harm other people. Degree of truth in that, however, it's really not healthy for you. You need to learn how to cope in the real world. All right, number 13, it is never good to admit fear. False. It's very healthy to admit fear. All right. Number 14, leaving something out is just like lying. True. It is called a lie of omission. All right. Number 15, dependence equals weakness. False. A lot of people do equate it. Depending on someone does not mean your life, you're handing over your life to someone. There is very healthy interdependence, whereby you do things for people, they do things for you. That's not weakness. That's just being a good human being. All right, number 16. This is where we start our multiple choice. Another term for a thought is a self-talk. The other choices were intelligence, feeling, and deviance. Number 17. Which is the correct sequence? Situation, feeling, thought. Thought, feeling, situation. Ready, go, set. Or situation, thought, feeling. It is D, situation, thought, feeling. That is the only order it can possibly be. A situation occurs, or you see a person, and from that you get a thought, which you control, and from that thought you get a feeling. And in the end, this dictates your behavior. Number 18, certain situations make me angry. That was a true or false on this one. And the answer is false. No one can make you angry. Being angry is a choice. You can rethink things. You can choose to be angry. There's nothing really wrong with that, so long as you know how to handle that anger. But no one can make you angry. That is a choice all of yours. All right, number 19. I committed a sex offense because A, I didn't know what I was doing. B, there was something wrong with my thinking. C, I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or D, none of the above. I'm innocent. It is B, there is something wrong with my thinking. That is literally the common thread between all the offenders who I taught in prison. They came from every religion, every race, every socioeconomic situation, every range of education, but they were flawed in the way they thought. That was the common thread. Number 20, which statement below best characterizes criminal thinking error called uniqueness? A, I am not like the other offenders. B, I will never do this again. C, he's out to get me. Or D, why can't they just leave me alone? And it is A, I am not like the other offenders. I always had one guy in class who thought he was very, very different, and he wasn't like everybody else. Funny, I had a guy like that in every class. Not so unique. All right, number 21. A common way that sex offenders disrupt treatment is A, attempting to confuse the group, B, remaining silent, C, lying, D, saying what they think others want to hear, or E, all of the above. It is all of the above. Number 22, this was also a true or false. I can control my deviant fantasies by imagining frightening experiences from my past. And this is true. We went through different ways that you can interrupt those deviant fantasies. All right? Number 23, which of the following is not a technique to correct deviant thinking? A, talking to myself. B, leaving the situation. C, thinking about prison. Or D, masturbating. It's D, masturbating. That's not going to help you with your deviant thinking now, is it? No, it will not. All right, number 24. Phrases such as, you might say, or in a way, or I guess, are examples of A, lying, B, vagueness, C, confession, or D, all of the above. I mean, none of the above. The answer is B, vagueness. Saying any of those things is vague and is a way of attempting to mislead or to lie or leave things out. Any of those. All right, number 25. The criteria for a deviant fantasy is A, boating, swimming, or fishing. B, fishing, playing pool, drinking, and sex. C, objectifying, rationalizing, and consenting. Or objectification, non-consensual, age-appropriate, illegal, and harmful to others or self. It's D. Objectification, non-consensual, age-appropriate, illegal, and harmful to others or self. Those are the criteria for something qualifying as a deviant fantasy. All right. 26, refusing to talk in group is A, a good idea, B, minimization, C, silence, or D, none of the above. It is C, silence. Number 27, a periodic experience of feeling like nothing is A, pride, B, zero state, C, victim stance, or D, lonerism. It is B, zero state. All right, number 28, refusing to consider feedback from others is, well, it's stupid, but A, poor decision making for responsible living, B, closed channel, C, lack of trust, or D, tired. It is B, closed channel. Many people are like this. All right, number 29, a good way to process or deal with your feelings is to A, get drunk, B, identify feelings and talk about them rationally, C, be sarcastic, or D, all of the above. I've definitely been sarcastic in dealing with my feelings, but it's B, identifying feelings and talking about them rationally. All right, and the last one, number 30, another word to describe feeling glad is A, joyless, B, joyful, C, awkward, or D, apathetic, and it is B, joyful. All right, now, if any of this was confusing to you, you need to go back and listen to the videos from Module 2. Like I said, it is a jam-packed module. All right, now I'm going to give you, quickly, I realize these videos are very long, aren't they? All right, I'm going to give you the questions for Module 3, which was on identifying feelings. And this is 20 questions. So let's just breeze on through it, and in the next video, I will give you the answers. All right. Again, first 10 are true or false. 1, other people can make you feel a certain way. Number 2, feelings result from reactions to people or situations. Number 3, it is important to tell others how you feel so you can manipulate them to change. Number 4, feelings and thoughts cause behavior. Number 5, awkwardness, ownership, exploitation, and acting on the awareness are the components for processing feelings. Number 6, the process for dealing with negative feelings requires the recognition of feelings, owning the feelings, and discharging the feelings. Number 7, grief is emotional suffering caused by bereavement. Number 8, when someone is suffering from a loss, there is a right thing to say and a perfect way to help. Number 9, laughter is never a sign of hidden anger. And number 10, the way you feel in a situation will determine how you handle it and how you act. Now, let's do these multiple choice. Unhealthy ways of dealing with feelings are A, expressing feelings openly and honestly, B, being sarcastic, C, getting drunk, D, B, and C. Number 12, a healthy way to start dealing with feelings is to A, argue, B, be silent or pout, C, recognize that you have feelings and learn what they are, or D, throwing a temper tantrum. Number 13, one of the 4 components for processing feelings is A, expression, B, exploitation, C, manipulation, or D, silence. All right. Number 14, an effective way of dealing with feelings is to A, hold them in, B, share them aloud with others, C, use drugs or alcohol, or D, fight. Number 15. You're going to fill in the blank here. If I do not express my feelings, I blank them. I A, repress them, B, deny them, C, A or B, or D, none of the above. Number 16, which of the following is not a stage of processing feelings? A, expression, B, awareness, C, sharing, or D, ownership. And then number 17, this is something for you to list. Any 4 that you can think of. List 4 of the common bodily signals indicating anger. Just list any 4 you can think of. Bodily signals, not things you say, but the way your body reacts. All right, number 18, of the following, which is not a negative emotion? A, joyous, B, jealous, C, resentment, or D, distressed. Number 19, grief can be A, painful, B, healthy, C, necessary, D, all of the above. Number 20, of the following, which is a task of mourning? A, waking up, B, denying the pain, C, adjusting to an environment in which the person or the object is missing, or D, none of the above. All right. So next time, like I said, I will go over the answers with you for Module 3 and give you the questions for Module 4. Before I go, I would like to say Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And one of the things I'm very thankful for is you. I'm able to come here and hopefully help you. And I do enjoy communicating with you when you get in touch with me. I'm very, very thankful that hopefully that this is making a difference in your life. All right? Until next time, please subscribe to this channel. Please get in touch with me through this channel or through Facebook or through Instagram or through Twitter. And please feel free to share these videos with someone who you think they can help. And until next time, be well.